Chicago fans have high hopes that the Bulls and MVP Derrick Rose will bring home another championship, just like basketball great Michael Jordan. I'm standing out here at City Hall where Mayor Daley just presided over his last city council meeting. I was told that the city's aldermen gave the mayor a standing ovation. This truly is the mark to the end of the Daley era. As you can see, I'm standing outside here of the Chicago Housing Authority, where last year some 18,000 youth were able to work. But this summer, that number has been cut down to 14,000. At 2 a.m. this morning, the manager of this convenience store, Wabash Food and Liquors, was robbed and killed. Police have not released any other details, but customers say he was a very nice man. I'm Brandon Graham with Metro Minute. David Wingsman works as a janitor for the McCormick Place Convention Center, and he has been a part of the Service Employees International Union for over 28 years.
If it wasn't for them, we'd have nothing. And what the people, the politicians nowadays, mainly Republicans, and what the rich people are trying to do is put the middle class down and just make us poor. Take the unions away. We'll go back 100 years, 100 years in time on the way workers get treated.
As the American flag floats above the crowd, union members contend that their rights as American citizens are being challenged. Unemployed Antonio Jackson rallies behind the Chicago Teachers Union because its livelihood and rights to bargain are being threatened.
Very important, because without our teachers, we wouldn't have the education and the brilliant people we have today. And the people that's in these big high-class jobs and things that they have wouldn't have the education to support what they're doing.
Besides the Wisconsin anti-labor legislation, Ohio's Governor John Kasich also signed what some believe to be an anti-union bill, which affects 360,000 public workers. Chicagoan and protester Christine Kopp is a flight attendant for American Airlines. She has been a member of the Association of Professional Flight Attendants for 12 years.
Absolutely, we all need protection. We all need the rights to bargain for fair working conditions, for fair pay.
Wisconsin protesters rally inside a government building in support of Democratic representatives who fled to Illinois, where Republicans are trying to pass the anti-union bill. James Wilkowski is the Evangelical Catholic Bishop for the Diocese of the Northwest and is a member of the Service Employees International Union, and he also has family history with labor rights.
Because of the benefits that my father earned as a union worker, I was able to go to college, I was able to go to grad school, I grew up in a good home. It provided me many of the staples of life that people who are not protected by unions go without.
Union activists say they will keep protesting so that Illinois remains a strong pro-union state. I'm Brandon Graham with Metro. Deandra Latiker works for Bank of America and is a volunteer for the Special Olympics festivities. She is happy to lend a helping hand and is excited for this year's participants.
When I heard about the opportunity to volunteer for the Special Olympics, I just thought it's an awesome opportunity because they represent the epitome of adversity and diversity.
Do you recognize the gentleman doing the handstand? If not, he is the Illinois Secretary of State, Jesse White. But in his off time, he is the coach and founder of the Jesse White tumbling team, which dates back to 1969. The group of tumblers wowed the audience.
Every year we've always participated at this event because we believe that we should show a little sunshine into the lives of these young people who have special needs. We love, admire, and respect them. We want to do all we can to embrace them and to help them to enjoy every day that they're here on this earth.
Shannon Nelson is here to support her son, Sean Nelson, who has Down syndrome. This event has given them both the chance to make new friends and to have a bit of fun.
I would encourage them, just as I've been encouraged, get into Special Olympics as soon as you can. It is a wonderful opportunity for your child to meet friends, to be recognized for what they can do athletically, and you can meet other people and learn from them.
I'm Brandon Graham here at the 43rd Annual Special Olympics, and according to the U.S. Department of Disabilities, 49.7 million Americans live with special needs. Are you having fun with your friends today?
Yeah.
You are? And what's your favorite sport to do?
Running.
Running?
And long time.
Long jump. Do you run really fast?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Wave to the camera for me.
Hey, people at home, we love you. Peace.
Well, first of all, it shows off their track and field adventures. A lot of people don't think they can run, they can throw the shot put, so it really puts them in the spotlight.
Throughout the competition, the Chicago Special Olympics made sure that every participant left with a sense of pride and a handful of new friends. I'm Brandon Graham with Metro Minutes.
Newsbeat's very own Brandon Graham is here to tell you all about it. Brandon?
Absolutely, guys. There's a lot going on in sports. The Blackhawks locked down all-star defensive man Brent Seabrook on Sunday, signing him to a 5-year, $29 million deal. Seabrook was ecstatic about the deal and says he never plans on leaving Chicago. More troubles ahead for Japan in the wake of one of the strongest earthquakes recorded since 1900. That story coming up. Japan is suffering the aftermath of the destruction earthquake that hit the country, followed by a tsunami. According to police, there is an approximate number of 10,000 people killed. The tsunami swept everything that was in its way, including 2 nuclear plants, forcing residents to evacuate the area. This caused explosions and nuclear reactor meltdowns. The Prime Minister said this was the nation's worst crisis since World War II. Several countries, including the United States, urged people to avoid travel to Japan. And, as we are, in Afghanistan and also in Iraq, what would Michelle say to a mother that has a child over in the war?